In this video, I want to do a little review of place value for elementary teachers. Our number system is called the Hindu-Arabic number system, or the Hindu-Arabic numeral system, or the Hindu-Arabic numeration system. And it's called Hindu-Arabic because the digits we use to represent numbers were created by ancient Indians, classical Indians, from India, India referring to South Asia, not to Native Americans. And then those digits were spread to other places, including Europe, by Arab traders. And so sometimes you will still actually see the phrase Arabic numerals used. Sometimes you might even see just Hindu-Arabic numerals used. But usually in most modern math books, they'll say Hindu-Arabic numerals. Our system, as you know, is built around base 10. And that means that every digit in a number's value is a value of 10. Our units, or ones, represent 10 to the 0 power. Our tens are 10 to the first power. Our hundreds are 10 to the second power. Our thousands are 10 to the third power. Our 10,000s are 10 to the fourth power, and so on. This keeps going up, and we can write any number we want. We can also write decimals with this. This is outside the scope of elementary math. Decimals aren't, but this part is. These represent negative exponents. So a tenth is 10 to the negative 1. If on your calculator you type this in, you will get 0.1. Hundredths place is 10 to the negative 2. Thousandths place is 10 to the negative 3. And this goes on forever in this direction as well. And so what place value means is that the digit that we look at has a different value depending on what place it is. Our 8 here's value is 800 because it's in the hundreds place. If we had another 8 over here, that 8's value would be 800,000 because it's in the hundred thousands place. So the value depends on what your place is in the number. That's what place value means. The digits that we use to write our numbers are called numerals. And a numeral is a fancy word that means a number label. Our digits are numerals. So are Roman numerals. Any label for a number is a numeral. A number is an abstract concept. And number can refer to how many. That's the most common use for number. Number can refer to order. That's called an ordinal use, like first, second, third, fourth. Or number can be what's called nominal. And a nominal number is naming something, like the jersey number for a player on a sports team, or your student ID number, or the number, your house number, your apartment number. Those are all nominal numbers. So we have 3 types of numbers. We have cardinal numbers, and cardinal numbers tell us how many. We have ordinal numbers, which tell us what order something is, first, second, third. And we have nominal numbers, which name something. Most common in elementary school and in life for most people is cardinal, how many there are. So the idea of number is abstract. We name a number, we label a number with a numeral. So 5 doesn't exist in the world. Like, you can't go out into the woods and see a 5. You can't look up in the sky and say, look, there's a 3. Numbers are abstract, they aren't concrete. So to label these abstract concepts, we use number labels, we use numerals. And the numerals used in the United States and in most of the world today are Hindu-Arabic numerals. Not the only number system that exists, certainly not the only one that existed historically, but it's the most common, and it's, of course, the one that we teach in schools. I want to mention what these places are. There's some common misconceptions here. Let's look just at these 5 right now. These 5 digits. The 8 is in what place? The 8 is in the hundreds place. because it is worth 800. Or not because, that makes it worth 800. The 0 is in the tens place. The 4 is in, and some books call it the ones place. Some books call it the units place. You'll use in your teaching whatever terminology is used by the materials your students are using. So if, like most elementary teachers, you're using a math textbook of some sort, you are going to use whatever terminology that math textbook uses. After the decimal point, that's when we add TH to things. So our 7 is in the tenths place. And that does all of them, I guess. I was hoping just to get that one done, but that wasn't going to happen. And our 5 is in the hundredths place. It's important that you don't get these mixed up. Tenths is not the same as tenths. Would you rather have $10 or 1/10 of a dollar, which would be a dime? Not the same thing. Would you rather have $4? Okay, so also hundredths, I should say hundredths and hundreds are not the same. So would you rather have $800 or 8/100ths of a dollar? 8/100ths of a dollar would be 8 cents. Not the same. So it's important that you distinguish and differentiate between these two. It's hard because they sound really similar in English. 100, hundredth. 10, tenth. Hard to distinguish, especially hard sometimes for English language learners or for kids who have issues with their speech or with language issues. But really important that you as teachers distinguish this and can differentiate them yourselves. Place value is foundational in our number system. It's what allows us to add, subtract, divide, and multiply the way that we do. There are ways to, by the way, do things like add, not just add and subtract, but also even multiply in other number systems. There is a way, for example, to multiply using Roman numerals. It's not particularly fun. I wouldn't recommend it. It's one of the things that makes this Hindu-Arabic numeration system more efficient than other numeration systems for those types of basic arithmetic. So hopefully this helps. If you have questions, please let me know.